there you are enjoying your brand new ancient coin you just added to your collection. When you realize, oh no, wait, this coin is too light. Something is wrong. Is this coin a plated forgery? Is it a modern fake? Is there something wrong with my coin? I see this question show up in the comments quite often, so here I am to tell you that it is most likely that your coin is perfectly fine. Let's explore some of the reasons why your coin might be a little bit lighter than it should be, and there's no problem with it. So to start, let's look at an example. Let's have a look at this Antoninianus of Emperor Gordian III. This coin is very common, and it was at its time worth 2 denarii, with an average weight of 4.7–4.8 grams. This particular coin here is a monster, however. It weighs 6 grams, much more than what these coins were supposed to weigh. This can't be right. Why would people at the Roman Mint use more metal than they should for a coin? Weren't they supposed to make as many of these as possible with the silver they had available? Now, on the other hand of that scale, here is another Antoninianus, this time of Emperor Valerian. Once more, that's a perfectly real example, but it weighs a mere 2.7 grams. There's no damage or pieces missing on this coin. There's no sign of extensive wear that would explain why it's so light. It just happens to be a very light coin, so what's going on? You see, I'm talking about coins in terms of grams here. That is, as you know, a modern measurement of weight. Tell an ancient Roman his coin is heavy because it weighs 6 grams, and they will ask you what kind of barbarian jargon is that. Romans used a unit of measurement called the libra, or the Roman pound. A Roman pound was about 330 of our modern grams, and most Roman coins were minted quote-unquote by the pound. That means that for each silver ingot weighing a Roman pound that entered the mint, a certain number of coins had to be made with that ingot. Coin minting was a manual job, so each coin came out with a different weight, and as long as the difference wasn't too absurd, no one really cared. A denarius was worth a denarius at the marketplace, as heavy or as light as it could be. More valuable coins, such as this late Roman gold solidus, were made by the piece, or as the Italians would call al pezzo. These pieces were made one by one, and the weight of each individual coin was controlled. After all, gold was always incredibly expensive, so even a tenth of a gram was a considerable amount of money and did not go to waste. Unless the coin has had some sort of damage or has had its weight reduced by extensive wear, all gold solidi or any ancient high denomination coin like this should have a very consistent weight, with at most, a tenth of a gram of a difference or so. An abnormally low weight might indicate a case of clipping, so someone shaved bits of gold out of this coin's edge, or it was tampered with, or it might even be an unofficial issue. But going back to silver and less valuable metals, another reason why your coin might be a bit lighter could be because of corrosion and as a result of cleaning. This denarius of Empress Julia Paula is another lightweight coin. It weighs just 2.34 grams when a denarius was supposed to be a little over 3 grams. Notice this coin doesn't have the crisp and sharp surfaces of a denarius in higher grade. If I put it side by side with another denarius in better condition, you will notice that it has this dull whitish gray color compared to the other coin, which has this crisp and silvery appearance. Back when I was buying my first Roman coins, I thought these were cast fakes. But remember that many Roman coins, especially those struck in the 3rd century AD, they were not pure silver, but a copper-silver mix. This coin was around 50% silver when it was made. Copper is much more reactive. It's a much more reactive metal, and throughout the centuries, chemical reactions with the environment could have leached part of that metal from the coin, leaving this rougher appearance and a lighter coin. The cleaning process when this coin was found also made the problem a little bit worse, reducing the weight even further. Remember, every single coin had to be cleaned, and some people could have done a bad job at it, removing too much material from the coin. Of course, wear and tear also reduce the weight of a coin, that's pretty obvious. This denarius of Emperor Otho is very worn and it shows. It weighs just 2.7 grams, while a nice one should be around 3.4. It's perfectly authentic. It's just that this poor little thing has seen a lot of Roman hands and Roman pockets throughout its life, and all of that back and forth has eaten away some of its silver. The same thing can be said about coins made out of non-precious metals. Of course, the metal in these coins had a certain intrinsic value in them, and especially in the early empire, there was a respectable level of consistency in manufacture, but at the end of the day, these were tokens, fractions, in an economy based on precious metals. This dupondius we have on screen was worth an eighth of a denarius. The metal in this coin was worth a fraction of that. So if it came out of the mint weighing the 14 grams it should, or 12, or 15, it wasn't much of an issue, and you will find these types of coins within a range of weights. That's fine. A lightweight coin could also be a sign of an ancient counterfeit, or maybe even a modern fake. Although I hope that with this quick little video you see that just because your coin is a little bit on the lighter side, that doesn't mean it's automatically a bad coin. And in case you want to know if your coin might be an ancient counterfeit or a modern fake, and you want to avoid these, I've made some videos on the subject, which you can find in the links in the video description down below. How about you? Have you got a lightweight coin? Let us know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this quick guide, happy collecting, and I'll see you soon.